finally Joseph and Mary arrived in Bethlehem. Immediately they looked for an inn so they could rest from their journey. But since many people had traveled to Bethlehem, every inn was full. There were no rooms to be found anywhere. As they entered the last inn, Mary knew that her time was near.
Hurry, Joseph. We must find a room quickly. The baby will soon be born.
Innkeeper, we must have a room. My wife is expecting a child and must lie down and rest.
I'm sorry, sir, you have no reservation. All of our rooms are taken. You'll have to move along now. There are many inns in this town. I'm sure you can find something.
But we've been to all of them, and all of the inns are full. Please, kind sir, can't you help us?
Well, your wife does look pretty tired. Look, there's a manger in the back. It's not much, and you'll have to share it with my cow and sheep. But Mother Cow will let you in. You can sleep there tonight. And take that donkey. It's smelling up a lot.
So Joseph and Mary, following Gentle Donkey, went to the manger. As they opened the manger gate, Mother Cow was arguing with Curly Horn Sheep.
Moo, moo, I say, this is my manger. I have hay to eat, cud to chew, and milk to make. The innkeeper has many guests who will need my milk for breakfast.
Back off, cow. This may be your manger, but the innkeeper himself brought me in from the cold night air. He's going to use my wool to make his wife a beautiful coat.
Mind your manners. I just don't know what's happening to this generation of sheep. They simply have no respect.
As Mother Cow finished speaking, Mary entered the room with Joseph by her side. The light of 1,000 stars shone all around her. Mother Cow realized that the woman would soon give birth, and her heart was filled to overflowing with much love, for she, too, was a mother. As Mary rested on her simple bed of hay, she thanked Mother Cow and Curly Horn Sheep for their precious simple gifts. And soon she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him on a soft bed of hay in Mother Cow's manger. Mary named her son Jesus. In the countryside nearby, there were shepherds in the fields, keeping watch over their flocks. An angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone all around them, and the shepherds were terrified. I bring you news of great joy. Tonight, in the city of David, is born a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. This will be a sign for you. You will find a child wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly, there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, singing praise to God. As the shepherds journeyed off to spread the good news of the Savior's birth, a star appeared in a far-off eastern land to 3 very rich wise men. The wise men rejoiced greatly, for they knew that this star would lead them to the Son of God. They gathered together precious gifts. The road was long and dusty, tiring and confusing, but their trusty camels never failed them.
Their gifts of gold and frankincense.
followed the star, which led them first to Jerusalem. The star disappeared, and the wise men began to look for Jesus. Soon, King Herod called them before him.
Who is this child you have traveled so far to see?
He is King of Judea, as promised by an ancient prophet.
We have come to honor him with precious gifts. Do you know where he is?
I do not know where he is, but I do wish to give this little king a precious gift. I command you to go out and find him, and bring him before me, so that I can honor him.
The star reappeared, and the camels followed it to Bethlehem, where they found Jesus with Mary, his mother. The wise men knelt down and opened their treasure chests, giving him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Tired from their journey, they settled down with their camels for a good night's sleep. But as they were sleeping, they dreamed a horrible dream.
Brothers, wake up! I just had the most terrible dream.
I also had a nightmare about King Herod. He is afraid that Jesus will take away his kingdom.
King Herod wants to kill Jesus.
A dream, a nightmare, what a sleep. The evil king intends to kill the precious baby. What a scheme is plotted by the king. How could he trick us into such a thing? To Herod we take the tiny child, to get the gifts that the evil king has promised. The promised gift for the tiny child is there. What will we do? What a dream, a nightmare, what a sleep. The evil king intends to kill the precious baby. What a scheme is plotted by the king. How could he trick us into such a thing?
They were so worried, they woke up the camels.
What's with all of the noise? Can't a hard-working camel get any rest around here?
We just had a terrible dream. King Herod wants to kill Jesus. What will he do? How will he save the Holy Child? How are we supposed to escape from the wicked king?
I knew that king was up to it. Look, stop your work. We know a way home by another route that will take us far from here to Jerusalem.
And the baby will be fine. God will keep him safe in Joseph and Mary's care.
In the morning, as the wise men prepared for their journey home, they gathered around the baby one last time. The horses, who had been so selfish, admired Gentle Donkey, whose strong back had carried Mary safely to Bethlehem. Mother Cow, whose manger was the baby's nursery, contentedly chewed her cud. A soft blanket of wool warmed the baby, a gift from curly horned sheep. The shepherds gathered to bid farewell to the wise men and to the trusty camels, who would safely carry the wise men back to their far-off land. The animals' simple gifts had warmed and protected the baby and guided the wise men. The shepherds' simple words had proclaimed the Savior's birth, giving Mary great joy. As they all sang, Jesus, the Prince of Peace, God's gift to us all,